What's going on, YouTube? This is a video I've been really wanting to make for a long time, and I'm way behind on showing you guys the books I've picked up. I recently, just the last video I posted was a flea market haul, but however, it's been a long time since I've showed you my my weekly hauls. So I got a stack of books. I also got a bunch of books that I picked up today, and there's some significant keys in there. You know, big keys. There's some books I have, however, I didn't have these printings of the book, but I'll get to that when we get to it. You know, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start showing you the new books, you know, the new Wednesday books that came out. Now, these are in no particular order or anything because they're just all messed up and I don't remember which ones came in which week. So let me just get the stack here. And there's also some books I picked up a while back out of the dollar bin at my local, so I'll show them too. Okay, so I'm just going to get started because it's going to be, I'm going to try and make this video as fast as possible. I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just going to start showing them, knocking it out. So the first one is Outcast 30. Got all these books. It's been a while since I've read any of them. However, I can't wait till the new season of the TV show. Then I got 7 to Eternity, number 9. Postal 22. You know, I feel like I've shown these books already again, but it's because I made videos before and I never posted. Number 30 of Batman. The other cover for that. Oh, I'm getting a glare. Let me turn my monitor up there. Harley Quinn 26. I would open my window a bit, but we got a bad storm here now. 26 of Harley Quinn. I think we're getting part of that hurricane, whatever one it was. Number 6 of 12, the Paradark Crystal. That's the alternate cover. Then I got the regular cover for that one, which I just got a new Dark Crystal thing I'll show. And this is the 1 in 20 variant cover for number 8 of Red Sonja. This is the Virgin cosplay cover. And this is the 1 in 20 for number 8 of Red Sonja 1 in 30 sketch. And that's the regular cover for that one. Here's another cover for number 8. Here goes the regular cover for the cosplay. Here goes cover, one of the other covers. There's so many covers for these Red Sonjas. This one's my favorite one from number 8. You know, I looked it up to see who it was. I looked in the book, but I can't remember right now. But it's a really good cover. I really like that cover. Number 8, another one. Like I said, there's a lot of covers for Red Sonja. But I get them all just because I really like Red Sonja. So, Redneck, number 5. I think that's just the only cover they do. These are really cool. I've said it before, but you know, I don't know how many people read this, but Plastic, which number is this? Number 5. I just grabbed whatever cover I like the best. Little times it's mostly the B covers, and this is Black Panther number 17. I don't pick up this book, this series, but it is a Jenny Frison cover, so I grabbed that. So, I want to say I showed this one already. This is Scary Tales, Tesla and Hyde. It was like $3.99 in my local a while back, but I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling I already showed that. This is Lark's Killer, number 1, 33. Some of these books I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling I showed. That's a Bill Willingham book, so I grabbed it. You know, he was a Comico guy back in the day, or I don't know how people, I mean, I always called it Comico. I grew up near the neighborhood. That's what we always called it. People call it Comico. I don't know. I've always called it Comico since I was a kid. Kill the Minotaur, number 2. You know, if I ever run into someone that like Bill Willingham or something, I have to ask them how that was actually said, but in Norristown, me and all my friends, where Kimiko was, that's what we called it. So, Kill the Minotaur, number 3. That's how we pronounced it. At the comic book stores and stuff like that. Winnebago Graveyard, number 2. It's a pretty good series. But then again, it's Steve Niles. I really like Steve Niles stuff. I don't think there's something in Steve Niles that I read that I haven't liked. So this is number 3, which I haven't read that one yet. In case you guys didn't know, I'm back to school, 3rd year grad school for my doctorate. One more year to go to this. And I just started working as an intern, or whatever you want to call it. I think they call it a graduate advanced practicum student. At a VA near me, or not really near me, it's an hour and a half away, but Baby Teeth number 3. That's a pretty popular series. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed this one, but this is Elsewhere number 1. Dead of Winter number 1. I also have number 2 here somewhere of that. Pestilence number 3, really good series too. And this was a cool one. I didn't pick up the first printings of this. I just wasn't really interested, but I know it was pretty popular. But I did pick up the second printing because it was just a really cool cover. So this is Mr. Miracle. Just a very, very cool cover. It's by King. I guess that's why it was popular, because I guess he's pretty popular thing. And I don't usually pick up super action comics, but I picked it up for one particular cover. I don't really know what it's about, but the Oz Effect. Not a huge Superman guy. And number 4, Pestilence. I haven't read that. Oh, here's number 2, Dead of Winter. Pretty cool. It's like a bit of a comedy kind of zombie thing. And of course, American Gods. Awesome. I love the first season of this on what was it, Stars, or whatever it is. I think it's Stars because that's what I have. But yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. The one who played Loki, I can't remember the guy's name. What is he, British or Scottish or something? I can't remember his name. Really good. Number 4, Baby Teeth. Here goes number 4 of Winnebago Graveyard, which I had to read 2 of them now, I just realized. Which I will read this weekend. And this is Hero Defying Mage number 2. I guess I think there was a 0, number 1, and then this one. I haven't read any of them actually, which is really surprising to me because Matt Wagner, I love his stuff. So, and this is from my local. It was only like $7, something like that. It's a NEC Ashcan edition. I shop in New England Comics. This is number 1 of the Tick book. So you guys remember I just recently picked up the very first appearance of the Tick in Newsletter 14. And I also got number 16, so I am on the lookout for number 15. And actually, I think if I have a little extra money, I think they do have another copy of it, and I might grab that one. Another one, so I know it's a bit of money, but I think it'd be nice to have. And I got Harley Quinn number 27. That's Amanda Conner cover. And this is Mark's Killer number 2. Got the cover I like the best. I think that was an alternate cover. And of course, Jenny Frison, Wonder Woman 29. I haven't read any of these books. I just pick them up because it's Jenny Frison, and I love her artwork. One day I will own like a Wonder Woman cover she's done, or a Red Sonja cover, like the original art or something. I do have original art by her, and I have a cover art that she's done, but it was a book that you guys probably don't even know of. Or I'm not even sure. I don't think it was even published, the cover, but it was a cover she had done for a series. I think it was called Cade. These are. Let me see. Okay. These are. Let's say that one. Okay. So this is not too many more to go, guys. I'm trying to pull off some of these other ones. I'm going to put them aside and save them for the end. But I got Heathen number 5. I just saw my local has a second printing of number 1, which I'm not sure if I have, but it's a very cool cover. I told them that they weren't sure if it was saved for someone. I saw it behind the counter. If not, I'm probably going to pick it up. Then I got some Vampirella. This is the Virgin cover for one of this covers there. I love this. I don't know who did it. I keep meaning to look it up to see if maybe I could possibly, if he's going to be at some con, whoever did or she, whoever, get it signed. I just really love that. It's like, I think it's an awesome cover. So yeah. And here goes the black and white, which is the 1 in 20 for that cover there. And then here goes the standard cover for that one. And this is another cool, well, this one's, I'm not really into black and white ones, guys. I like the color ones the best. I don't know why. I think they should do the black and white ones as the higher print runs, and then do the color ones as lower print ones. But this is the 1 in 30. This is the other one. It's different, you know, just see the legs jumping into a pool of blood. Kind of different, but not too bad. And then here goes the Virgin for the cosplay. And these are all number 6s for Vampirella, and here goes the regular cover for that one. And I got number 27. This is the Frank Cho cover. And all these covers he's been doing for Harley Quinn have been awesome. And here goes Howard County 25. Very cool. I stopped reading it a while ago, but I didn't stop buying it because I love the series and just haven't read it. Still got to organize my books, go through all my new books and put them in order, and then figure out where I stopped reading it at and pick up all these series. There's just a lot of books I got to catch up on someday. Okay, some Harley Quinn for the 25th anniversary special. This is the regular cover. I don't know who did that one. Jim Lee. I was thinking it was Jim Lee, but I want to double check to make sure. Yeah, pretty cool cover, guys. You guys have probably already seen this one. Here goes the Terry Dodson one. That one's awesome. And I think I might have him sign that. I think he's going to be at the New York Comic Con. I'm going to have to double check about that though. And then of course the Amanda Conner one. This is cool, I guess. You know, I love Amanda Conner, but just so much of her art that's going on. I'm kind of getting bored of it. I wish they would have someone. I mean, I think their writing and everything is awesome on them. Not that I read them or anything, but I just wish they had. I guess it's cool they have Frank Cho doing the covers, but whatever. Don't listen to me. Wonder Woman number 30, cool Jenny Frison cover. That one would be cool to own the original art for that. And here goes the Supergirl 13. The Art Germ cover, very, very cool. I think it's awesome. He's been doing these covers. And then here goes a J. Scott Campbell, Sheena, number 1. Very cool. I got the Zero one. My local have another one up there. It's been set up on the wall for a while. I'm surprised no one's ever bought it. I don't know how much money they have it priced. I don't think they're not too bad with the pricing and stuff like that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, some Walking Dead stuff. This is from a little bit ago. This is the 1 in 171. This is the first appearance of Pink, I believe her name is. So yeah, that's the regular cover there, or no, that's not the regular cover. I think a B cover or something. And this is the regular cover. So, and then I also got the Secret Rare. Now, it's just the difference is the pink signature and the blue signature. So the pink one is the more expensive book. Last time I checked, it was like going for like $75. I got mine for like $32 or something. So, and these are some of the Secret Empire, the last 2 books for Secret Empire that J. Scott Campbell did the covers. Number 9, and then this is number 10. So these actually are going to be put aside. I'm thinking about it because I'm going to have them sign all 10 of them at the New York Con and get them all graded. Then we got the Betty Page, number 2. This is the Linzer cover. That's the only one I bought for that. It was the Linzer cover. And then I got the Virgin cover for that. That's awesome. This is one of the books that I would definitely have him sign if he ever actually shows up at a con that he says he's going to be at, that I'm going to actually, you know. Then I'll show you these couple I got today. Not too, I haven't bagged them yet. And there's the Harley Quinn. That's number 28. Then we got the Frank Cho one. We got Batman 31. Batman 31. Kill the Minotaur, number 4. It's a pretty good series. And this is a new series I picked up. I figured I'd check it out. This is a variant cover for it. It's called Dark Ark. But I guess it's something about, it's like the evil version of Noah's Ark. A dark sorcerer is tasked with like saving something. I don't know. Something like that. But it's from what they termed it or whatever. So it was kind of like a Noah's Ark evil version. Okay. Yeah, okay, so last 2 books. Well, this book here. This is I got this one. I didn't get the black and white one. I got this one though, because I'm not really into black and white. And the black and white one, I'm not sure how much my local had it for, but either way, it was sold already by the time I got to it anyway. I wouldn't want it anyway. But this is the Turner cover for Secret Empire Mega, so I had to get that. I actually got it for pretty cheap. It was like 20-something bucks. I just got this one in the mail today. Actually, you know what? Before I show that one, the rest of them are like eBay stuff, and there's some keys that I bought from my local today I just picked up. But these are the ones I got at a dollar bin. So, some Street Fighter number 1, some Malibu. I don't know if this is actually the very first appearance of Street Fighter in comics, but if it's not, oh well. Then Dinosaurs for Hire, number 1's Malibu. These are all $1 like I said. This is Amazing Spider-Man 358. I don't know if I have that already, but I grabbed any Amazing Spider-Man for $1. This is Ren and Stimpy Show number 2. I wasn't sure if I had number 2, so I got it. I know I have number 1. Then I got a bunch of ElfQuest. This is number 8, the one Epic Comics ones. Number 7. Number 5, so I'm missing number 6, I believe. I'll have to check. Maybe I might have it in my boxes somewhere. Number 3. Number 2. And then number 1. So, then we got, I already have this one, but this one, this is near mint, like minty. Eclipso. This is the one with the plastic eye there thing, gem. I already have that, but this one's just so near mint. I mean, I just couldn't believe how nice this is. And they also had a second one, so I got both of them. I mean, I actually, they're not really worth anything, but I remember these came out. I remember grabbing one off the shelf, off the rack when I was a kid. I don't know, I just thought it was cool. Maybe get that graded, one of them graded and see. This is number 2 for that. So I know I didn't have number 2. And this is number 1 for the Face of Vengeance, Eclipso. And then I didn't own this, so I grabbed it. This is Valiant Presents. This is Geomancer, Guardian Earth, number 1. Never read it, anything like that. Oh, I got these in my stack. I had these pressed at my locals. So I already had this. This was Batman number 1. This is like my 4th copy of this. But there were some dings in it, so I had it pressed, and it came out really, really good. My local only charges $5 to press. Pretty cool. And then this was another one I had pressed too. I actually had it signed by Ransom Getty at the Comic-Con. I was a witness there. So before I submitted it, I saw that it had some dings on it, so I decided to get it pressed, and I'm going to turn it in with some other books that I kept from the Boston Comic-Con to get signed, to get another signature on it that they're that I'm going to have done at the New York Comic-Con and then turn them in. This is 2000 AD number 1 Eagle Comics, part of the 6th series. I don't have that one, so I grabbed it. Not worth anything. Same thing with this, not really. Oh, yeah, so that's all that. And then this one I got from store at at a mall. Mask. These are $20 for all these books. It's just a Mask #1. It didn't have it. Why not? And this is Chimichanga #1. I have this one already, but not this cover. The cover I have actually has it's signed and has a sketch on the cover of it by Eric Powell. And I grabbed this one, Damage Control #1. I think I have it, but hey, supposed to be a Damage Control TV show or something. Then I got this one, Manhattan, Before Watchmen and Dr. Manhattan #1. That's the cover for Adam Hughes cover. Then this is the first appearance in comics of the Rocketeer. Not really worth much, but Pacific Presents #1, Rocketeer. And this was the one I really wanted, so I definitely $20. I think I got my money worth right here. You know, I was willing to pay for it. This is Calton. This is near mint, guys. This is really nice. Maybe not a 9896, but it's near mint. Caliber Christmas #1, and it's actually signed by James O'Barr. So pretty nice. I've been wanting that book for a very, very long time. Okay, and I do have another key but I'm going to show you. Just making sure I don't have anything else. But the books are basically done except for these. The next thing I just got this in the mail today. This is from Bulletproof Comics or whatever. It's a Del Alto Virgin cover for the Dark Days Metal or something like that. Very cool. I just ordered this one book. Shipping was like $35. Awesome. I'm gonna have to put it in a Mylar. Just opened it today. I've been waiting for a long time for that book. They sent me two things saying, first like months ago, saying it was shipping. Never shipped it. Then just like 3 weeks ago, they said it was sent me another thing for the different shipping tracking number, and I just got it now 3 weeks later. Okay, so these are some of the books I picked up. That one I already showed you guys in the flea market haul. But these are some of the books I got, Key Books. First, my local. I paid $60 for this. I had it pressed too by them, and it's in near mint condition. I have to get them pressed. Probably 9.2. But it's X-Men 266, First Gambit. I already have a copy, but I can grab another one for $60. I'll grab it. And I got this for, it was like $12. I got it on an auction online. It's from like 1952, 1955, something like that. It's called Major Impact, The Space Ace. It's a pretty nice looking book for a Golden Age book. That's why I grabbed it. I know this one's not really worth a whole lot, but for such a nice copy, I grabbed it. Okay, guys. So this is what I picked up today. Actually, you know what? I did pick up a couple statues. So let me show you, because these books are pretty cool. First one. This was like $50, $60, something like that with my discount. It's not the one I wanted, but it's part of the pair. So this is a Chucky Tiffany book, Tiffany one from the movie. Can't remember the woman's name that played the character, but you know, it's the let's see where's the box set. Kotobukiya. So that's the one it came with. So that's what I got there. Pretty cool. I like the way they do these stockings. Actually, are real cloth and stuff, or whatever fabric. So the one I really wanted is this one here, the Chucky version. So they're trying to back order some, but they're supposed to let me know if they can get me one. If not, I'm going to buy one offline. And then I got another one. One more statue that I'll show you. Where's it at? Oh, it's up here. It's a Harley statue. So I have to be careful, because that's exactly why. Because there's no place to hold it on. But yeah, it's Harley Quinn. She's sitting on the stool. But like I said, this just kind of holds in there. I didn't like that. I wish they had some kind of way, you know, it wouldn't fall or stuff like that. But he also has a mallet, a hammer or mallet for this, like a metal one. But I used the bat to display it, so that's pretty cool. It was only like 60 bucks also, so let me just put this up here. I'll fix that later. So those are two statues I got. I'll show you the box in a minute. This is the Yamato. They have this like with the Wonder Woman one, which I got. However, this one's plastic, and the Wonder Woman one's not. It's a lot nicer statue. This one's pretty cheap feeling, but it was only 60 bucks though. So now, guys, okay, finally up to the last couple books. So let me show you what I got. My local got a huge collection. And a lot of the books are way out of my range. One of them I was trying to get, I thought I was going to be able to do. But unfortunately, it was a Hulk #1. The original Hulk #1. They wanted 10 grand for it. And I put my name in there and said, you know, I might be interested. And I just had to pick it up next month or something and figure out how to get the money and stuff. However, unfortunately, the other guy, who, like the higher up guy, he had already offered it to 2 other people. And he's going to get it graded too. So I had to wait to see once it comes back. If these, he said if it comes back like a 3.5, he thought he wants 10 grand for it. If it comes back like a 4, 3.35. If it comes back at a 4, he wants like 12 grand. But I had to wait for these 2 guys to turn it down. So who knows? Maybe I'll get it. Okay, these are the books I picked up just today. Out of that collection, but the rest of this stuff's a lot of overpriced. I think they have a Silver Surfer #1. I'm sure it's in nice condition, but they want $750 for it. Ain't doing it. And they have a giant size. They want $1,000 for it. I know it's not worth $1,000, but these are the books I did. I paid $350 for all these. Try to get a little cheaper, they wouldn't do it, but I'm okay with the price. So this is a turtle book. This is #4. First printing. I already have this in first printing, but I also have the later printings for this too, I believe. But I just want to pick it up. Can never have too many turtle books from the first 4. From the first 4 books, the larger books. Then I also got a first printing of #3. Which I already have too. But I gotta tell you guys, these are minty fresh. I think the ones I have, which are close to or around that range, but these are, I'm almost positive, nicer than the ones I have. The ones I have are nice though. Now these 2 from Sean, this is here, this is #2. But this is a second printing. I do have a first printing. I didn't have a second printing, so I got this one. So I did want a second printing of it. Yeah. So, however, I got 2 of them. They had 2 of them, and I'll show you the difference. Why I got both of them. I already, like I said, I didn't have a second printing, so I grabbed it. I don't know which one it is. And it's not that one. Okay, and then, so it's this one, and I'll show you. I'm sure you guys know what I'm going to be showing you guys. Like they used to do back in the old days on the inside of the book. And these books are minty fresh too. On the inside, it's signed by Eastman and Laird. So, that's why I got both of them. You know, that one's a little, I want to have my local press a couple books anyway, so I'd probably give that one. It has a little thing up in the top corner. There's no color break or anything though, so. Now this is the other one. Okay, I already have a second printing of this one, but I didn't have a third printing, so I got the third printing. And this is pretty nice too. There is a couple little things that I'm planning to take this to get pressed. I just wanted to pick it up and show you guys. I want to bring it back and get pressed. So I have 2 books to get pressed there, and I have a couple other books. So But this one's really, really nice too. As soon as it gets pressed, it's going to be minty. My number 2 is actually right here. I mean, you guys haven't seen it. This is my number 1, second place. Don't have a first place someday. And this is a 9.4. So it's pretty nice, even in 9.4, and it's signed by Eastman and also sketched, little turtle head, and then also signed by Steve Levine. Also sketched by him. Now I know he didn't work on this book. He worked for the company when this book was coming out. However, he is the inspiration for Michelangelo, and Eastman backed that up. He said it's definitely true. He was the inspiration for Michelangelo because he was like the Joker in the office. So yeah, so I got the 3rd printing of that, which I didn't have. So that's it, guys. I don't believe there's anything else. Just want to make sure. I'm not sure if I showed you that. I got this framed. I had this one. I got this off Jimmy C. Webbeck, Nick Hardy, Wonder Girls thing. I had it framed. It looks pretty cool, so I'm going to hang that up on the wall someday. And in case I didn't show this also, which I'm not sure, I picked up a Fantastic Four Jack Kirby thing. One of these large books here. And it was on, I got it for pretty cheap, like $120. So, yeah, guys. But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to end it here. Goodbye.